film star Eunice Gayson crowns Miss World of 1955. Runner-up is Miss USA, with Miss Greece third. So Susanna is on top of the world.
17 of the world's most beautiful girls share the spotlight at Long Beach Municipal Auditorium, where the winner of the coveted title of Miss Universe is to be chosen. From Argentina through Venezuela, from Iceland through Ecuador, there's a truly international...
Gift from Venezuela. Mercedes Revenga is 18 years old, lives in Miranda. She is a student, favors classical music, and she loves animals so much that she would like to be a veterinarian.
Mercedes Revenga, dark brown hair, brown eyes, and she's 5'8".
Mariela Perez Branche. Miss Wales. This goes to Miss Venezuela. And there, ladies and gentlemen, are our 5 finalists. The first runner-up is Miss Venezuela and Miss...
Good evening, my name is Peggy Cobb, and I come from Caracas.
The first name on the list is Miss Venezuela.
Miss Venezuela, 18-year-old Peggy Cobb is from Caracas. She has black hair and brown eyes, is 5 feet 7 inches tall, and weighs 129 pounds.
Miss USA, Miss Venezuela. Miss USA. And that girl is Miss Venezuela. The third runner-up is the delegate from Venezuela. Miss Venezuela.
Mi nombre es Bella La Rosa y vengo de Caracas.
And Miss Venezuela. Venezuela.
Miss Venezuela, Bella La Rosa. She's from Cagua, Aragua, and she's 20 years old. She has black hair and black eyes, is 5 feet 6.5 inches tall, and weighs 119 pounds.
Miss Venezuela.
Buenas noches, mi nombre es María Antonieta, represento a Venezuela.
Miss Venezuela. Miss Venezuela.
Maria Campoli. She's from Caracas. She's 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighs 116 pounds. She has brown hair and brown eyes, and she's 18 years old.
Miss Venezuela. Miss Australia is Miss Venezuela. The second runner-up is Miss Venezuela. Miss Venezuela.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Judith Castillo Uribe, and I'm from Nuevas Partes, Venezuela. Thank you.
And Miss Venezuela. And one of them is Miss Venezuela.
Judith is 18 years old. She's 5 feet 8 inches tall and weighs 113 pounds. Her hair is black and her eyes are brown.
Miss Venezuela. Is Miss Venezuela. The first runner-up is Miss Venezuela. Miss Israel is Miss Universe. Miss Venezuela.
Buenas noches, me llamo Cristal Montañez y vengo de Caracas, Venezuela. Gracias.
And Miss Venezuela. Is Miss Venezuela.
Has light brown hair. She's 17. And here's a girl who never has to worry about being lonely. She has a brother, a sister, and 72 cousins.
Miss Austria. Venezuela.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Marisa Sayalero. I come from Caracas. Thank you.
Miss Scotland and Miss Venezuela. Lorraine Davidson and Maritza Salgalero. And one of them is Miss Venezuela.
Has brown hair and brown eyes. She's 18 years old. She weighs 114 and a half pounds, and she's 5 feet 8 inches tall.
Miss Venezuela. The first finalist, Miss Venezuela. And then Miss Universe. The first runner-up is Miss Bermuda. Miss Venezuela is Miss Universe. Now we greet Miss Norway, Mona Olsen, and Irene Saez, who is Miss Venezuela. Let's welcome Miss Venezuela.
Irene has blonde hair and light brown eyes. She's 5'10", tall, and weighs 131 pounds. Irene is 19 years old.
Miss Venezuela.
Learn how to hide our feelings. Fly high and proud. And if you should fall, remember you almost had it. Don't cry out loud. Keep it inside. Learn how.
Here comes Miss Venezuela. First runner-up, and then Miss Universe. The first runner-up is Miss Canada. Miss Venezuela is Miss Universe.
Joining us now in this unusual setting are Christine Bonici, she's Miss Malta, and Paola Ruggeri, who is Miss Venezuela. Here comes Miss Venezuela!
Is 21 years old, stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, and weighs 125 pounds. She has brown eyes and light brown hair.
Our final twosome selects what looks like everyone's favorite pastime, lying in the sun. Miss Venezuela is Carmen Maria Montiel. And here comes Miss Venezuela!
19-year-old Carmen has blue eyes and dark brown hair. She's 5 feet 9 inches tall, and she weighs 114 pounds.
Miss Venezuela. Miss Venezuela. Runner-up is Miss Venezuela. Congratulations. Both of you step right down.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Silvia Martinez. I come from Caracas, Venezuela.
The mast is that of the USS Flirt, and at a replica of it is Miss Venezuela, Silvia Martinez, and on the is Miss Venezuela. Venezuela.
Silvia is 5 feet 11 inches tall and weighs 135 pounds. Her hair is blonde and her eyes are brown. Sylvia is 20 years old.
Venezuela! List of 5, Miss Venezuela. The third runner-up is Miss Venezuela. Well
done. Amigos del universo, soy Bárbara Palazzo de Trujillo, Venezuela.
Papua New Guinea. Here are Miss Venezuela, Barbara Palacios Tede.
Next is Miss Venezuela.
Barbara is 22 years old. She has dark brown hair and light brown eyes. Barbara is 5 feet 8 inches tall and weighs 119 pounds.
Venezuela. Number 4 is Miss Venezuela.
If you've been appearing on stage since age 12, you shouldn't have stage fright. But don't tell that to Miss Venezuela right now. I shall read the name of the first runner-up and then Miss Universe. The first runner-up is Miss USA. Miss Venezuela is Miss Universe. Barbara Palacios Tede is Miss Universe 1986. Congratulations, Barbara. Bob Barker, thanking you for joining us. Good night, everyone.
Amigos, soy Inés María Calero y represento al estado de Nueva Esparta, Venezuela.
Miss Venezuela, Inés Maria Calero. Next.
Yes, and here comes Miss Venezuela.
Inez is 5 feet 10 and a half inches tall, weighs 132 pounds, and is 18 years old. Her hair is blonde and her eyes are green.
Miss Venezuela. She is Miss Venezuela. The third runner-up is Miss Venezuela. Clasificaciones.
Caracas, Venezuela.
More Sulphur Springs and Miss Venezuela, Yahaira Vera. This year, and she is Miss Venezuela. Yahaira Vera.
Yahaira has black hair and brown eyes. She is 24 years old, 5 feet 8.5 inches tall, and weighs 121 pounds.
Venezuela, Yahaira Vera.
I want to study art at the University of Venezuela. I work as a professional model. My name is Lisa Young.
Miss Venezuela, Lisa Young. Lisa Young. Lisa's 18 years old. She's 6 feet 1 inch in height, and her eyes are green.
The book that affected me the most is Azteca. I learned much about the history of the Mexican Indians, and now I feel very close to their culture.
Venezuela.
I'm studying industrial engineering, speak 3 languages, and I'm involved in environmental causes. I am Andreina Good.
One of which is Miss Venezuela. Has brown hair and blue eyes. She's 20 years old and stands 5 feet 10 inches tall.
I have 2 health tips besides exercise. One is never go on crash diets, and the other, don't worry, be happy.
I come from Miranda, Venezuela.
Miss Venezuela.
La igualdad de derechos para las mujeres vino a mi país.
Equal rights for women came to my country in the 80s. But for me, women's liberation came at the age of 4. My family took a vacation and I wandered off. When my mother found me, I announced to her that I was no longer a baby, that I was now independent. And I've been independent ever since.
First name is Miss Venezuela.
Jacqueline has dreamed of being Miss Universe since she was 8 and saw Miss Venezuela win. She even practiced by running around the house in a little cape and crown.
Venezuela.
Hola, buenos días. My name is Carolina Ishak and I represent a beautiful natural treasure, Venezuela.
Miss Venezuela.
Okay, here is the other odds makers pick. This makes 11 times in the last 12 years that Venezuela has made the semifinals.
I've been a Girl Scout since I was 6 years old. So I had the opportunity to go to camps and have a close contact with nature. I love nature. And I understand the importance of protecting our earth.
Three names remain. Miss Venezuela.
Could be a crown in her future. Carolina has dreamed of being Miss Universe since she was 4. Could this be the dream that's about to come true? We're about to find out.
Miss Venezuela.
Buenas noches, Mexico. Peace in the universe. My name is Milka Chulina. I come from Aragua, Venezuela.
And finally, Miss Venezuela, Milka Chulina.
Milka has watched the pageant since age 4, pretending to be a contestant. Well, tonight, she's the real thing.
Soy una persona que lucha por lo que quiere.
I'm the kind of person, I see what I want, I go after it, but I don't expect it to be given to me. I work very hard and put my whole heart into everything I do.
Trabajo mucho y pongo el corazón en todo lo que hago.
Miss Venezuela. The second runner-up is Miss Venezuela.
And Venezuela.
Hola amigos del universo, my name is Minorca Mercado y I'm from Caracas, Venezuela.
Miss Venezuela, Minorca Mercado.
You called it, Angela. Venezuela's in. Oh, believe me, this was an easy pick. Minorca's been a favorite from the very beginning.
Definitely more than anything else, I have to say I'm very disciplined. I get that from my parents. Also, I love a challenge. The bigger, the better.
And another belongs to Miss Venezuela, Menorca Mercado. The second runner-up is Miss Venezuela, Menorca Mercado. Venezuela.
From Zulia, Venezuela, the land of the love song. My name is Denise Floriano.
Miss Venezuela, Denise Floriano.
Now, she's modeled since she was 13, and the camera loves her, and Venezuelans always do well, so look for Denisa to be very strong.
Cuando pienso en mi madre, me siento optimista.
From my mother, I get my strength. As a young widow, she had to be both mother and father to my brother. With so much responsibility, she still managed to see to it that we got our education and plenty of love.
Miss Venezuela, Denise Floriano. And here, let the judges lock in their scores for you. Venezuela.
Hola amigos del universo, my name is Alicia Machado. I come from the gateway of South America, Venezuela.
Miss Venezuela, Alicia Machado.
19-year-old Alicia is a law student and model from Maracay.
One goes to Miss Venezuela, Alicia Machado. Let's all relax, shall we?
Oh, I am.
Good luck. The first runner-up is Miss Aruba, Miss Venezuela. You are the new Miss Universe. Venezuela.
Bienvenidos. My name is Marina Bencomo, and I come from the top of South America, Venezuela.
Spot goes to Miss Venezuela. Marina Bencomo. Eso.
Lorena is 23 and currently doing a residency in dentistry in her native Venezuela.
Miss Venezuela, Marina Bencomo. Ladies, this is it. First runner-up is Miss Venezuela, Marina Becomo.
Venezuela, Verushka Ramirez. Miss Venezuela.
Venezuela's Verushka Ramirez wants to be a marine biologist and volunteers for an organization that provides food and shelter to homeless children.
Is an interstate volleyball and soccer champion in her hometown. She also gets her kicks by swimming in the ocean off Venezuela. This is the second dress I see her in. She's going for very simple, very sweet. I think it's the right choice, I really do. I think with the butterflies, which is, it's flowers, which is very trendy now. Look at the construction, how pretty it is.
Goes to Miss Venezuela. In the 1998 Miss Universe pageant is Miss Venezuela, Miss Universe 1998.
Venezuela, Carolina Indriago.
Miss Universe pageant goes to Venezuela.
Venezuela's Carolina Indriago is a model and actress who's going for a degree in civil engineering.
Venezuela.